We've got to make it. We can't fail now. Not now. We've come so far. Count Black. I feel like I know him from somewhere. Wait, I do. Or at least I did. I did know him. But how and when? Who is he? I can't remember. Mario, you realize...
Who's that? Who's there? What's going on here?
I'm a little discombobulated myself, so it's hard to say. At the very least, we seem to have returned to Flipside. But what of King Sammer and the Sammer guys? And the Pure Heart? The door leading to that world still exists, it seems. I wonder... Do we dare go back in? Yes. Yes, I think we should go through. I want to go home! Okay, fine, we'll go through the door again. I see how it is, making me do all the work just because I'm the hero. Hello everybody, it's Akira to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario. In the previous episode, we witnessed the world destruction. What happened to the Pure Heart? We better poke around, I think. There's nothing left. Wait, I can feel something very faint. It's the Pure Heart. Can't believe anything is left here, but we have to go take a look. It's faint, but I can feel the presence of the Pure Heart. The Pure Heart is up ahead. Let's go. This will be the fate of all worlds if we don't succeed. Usually in a lighthearted game like this, when you're told to stop the villain from destroying the world, you don't take it that seriously. It's a pretty common plot device. But actually seeing what will happen to these dimensions if the void continues to consume everything is something that really stands out in my mind when looking at the rest of the Mario series. And this is why this is my favorite Mario RPG. This is what stories used to be like in the Paper Mario series, but now, much like the world we're living in, it's a world of nothing. And I have a theory about that, which we'll go over at a later time, but as for now, all we can do is continue walking forward. What's that over there? Could that be... It's a Pure Heart! Seems an impossibility, but somehow survived the obliteration of this world. Something about it seems odd, though.
This place is pretty bland now, isn't it? Hey, what's going on here? Looks like your pure heart got broken. I guess pure hearts can't handle the end of the world. But hey, whatever. I'll swipe it just for kicks. Ah, it's you. I could have missed that trendy red shirt blue overalls combo.
Where'd that creepy fought in outer space?
How about that, prognosticus? Anything that Karen doesn't like, poof, it never existed. Look, I've got to run. Stay out of the council business if you want to live.
We are going to stop Count Black. Now hand over the pure heart, you greasy man.
Still pushing for a fight, eh? Fine, who am I to disappoint? Robot launch! Just check this thing out. This bad boy is sporting the latest in robotics. Meet my new friend, Robot L-Type! The green thunder strikes like lightning! Those overalls are so played out. Have at you!
And now we'll be facing Robot L-Type. Mr. L pulled out all the stops to make this one. Maximum HP is 64, attack is 5, defense is 4, defensive against fire is 8. Most of its moves are the same, but it can now use its hands to tackle you. He seems to be weak to explosions, so try using Boomer on his feet. You remember that after setting a bomb, you can press the 1 button again to set it off, right? So, as Tippy implies, Bowser is not really going to be all that useful during this boss fight. But Boomer will be, so whenever Robot is flying around, try to have a Boomer at its feet and things like that. Going into 3D may be a good strategy for avoiding the attacks, but if you know what you're doing, then you should be okay. Now, one pixel who is surprisingly pretty useful during this fight has to be Fleep of all people. Now, I've mentioned before that Fleep wasn't all that useful before, but, like, first of all, the missile looks kind of cool when it's flipping around like that. It's honestly a really interesting thing. Anywho, this will be, with Fleep, I believe you can also have the missile eventually, like, turn around completely after a while, or it just stays in place. Either way, it's a pretty useful ability. But yeah, continuously use Boomer at Robot's feet, and you should be okay. As long as we don't keep getting eaten like that, because that does a lot of damage. But just in general, this whole area is just creepy on all levels, because we literally witnessed an entire world be destroyed, and we're fighting a robot who's resembling somebody we've seen before, but apparently nobody can quite put their finger on where they've seen him before. Intriguing. But yeah, this entire thing is just so creepy, and it really stands out in my mind whenever I think about the Mario series, and it really makes me sad that the Paper Mario series went the direction that it did, because can you imagine a follow-up to this? That would have been so cool, but then they didn't do it and it made me sad. But what doesn't make me sad is destroying Borat!
Ah, what? No way! My robot L-Type shoots missiles! Missiles! Preposterous! Why? Why can't I win?
Well, it might be because you're weak.
Grrr. You laugh now, but the Green Thunder never forgets.
You think you've seen him before? It's all probably just in your head. Oh, look. You must have dropped it when you ran off. But this pure heart, it turned to stone. I don't feel any kind of power radiating from it. We better take it back to Merlon. He'll know what to do.
I don't know what it is about those guys, but I just can't seem to beat them.
Did they wound your fragile pride, Mr. L? Demolish your robots again?
Ow, it's you again, Dementio. I'm stumped. You'd think a giant robot would be enough to stomp those guys. I'm a disgrace. There's no way I can show my face to the Count Black after this.
Perhaps that is for the best.
Oh no! Hey, what are you doing?
You said so yourself. You can't go back to the Count now, so get lost.
Not a funny joke, Dementio. If I wanted to laugh, your face isn't brazen enough.
Such temper. Your nostrils, they flare like the hood of the hissing cobra. I could have you around the Count. If I am rid of you here, I won't be found out. And the others would never find you. Yes, this is my moment to grasp. It's time for you to take your final bow, Mr. L.
Hey now, whoa, what's this? You lost your mind, Dementio?
Shh. Don't worry, it won't be so bad, I promise. I'll send those heroes your way soon, just so you'll have someone to play with. Ciao, Mr. L.
The destruction of an entire world was a great and terrible tragedy. But Mario and his allies had survived the cataclysm and found another pure heart. The end of that world had dulled the shine of the pure heart they had found. Was the pure heart's power lost forever? The heroes set out for Flipside to find out.